Hello, everybody. This is Clementine. I know we see her every week, but she's also here to say hello. So, thank you everybody for coming. Welcome to another episode of wow, sorry about squeaky chair. Wednesday ASIN Review Live ARL. My name is Joseph. I'm a brand director here at My Amazon Guy. As I stutter over my words and get overly excited on this Wednesday. But yes, so here we're going to review your ASINs live and talk about different things and kind of go from there. And we'll have some guest appearances by Clementine since she really wants some attention today, and we'll kind of go from there. A few things I want to talk about first, and something that I really want to push, and we talk about this quite often on Wednesday, like ARLs. So I kind of want to make sure that everybody here gets this, because you're going to hear me say this multiple times. Emojis, take them out of your bullets. Sorry, that one's just kind of really stuck on me, because I think every ASIN we looked at last week had emojis in the bullets. They can listen. I get the appeal of them, and it's totally fine. But likely they're going to show up as a big ugly X on some of your customers' pages, and we really don't want that. Another thing, main image CTR, and we're going to talk about that a few times. We'll get into some of these comments here and kind of go from there. But I really want to push myamazonguy.com/image hack. I think we have a banner here that we could show up. You can also do it like myamazonguy.com/hack will take you to the same page, but I really want to push that through. Let's push the boundaries and talk about some main images. But first, let's go into our first comment here. So Hamza, hey Jason. Hi Hamza. I'm not Jason, I'm Joseph, but I get it. It's a J name. And Jason, Joseph, Joshua, what else? John. I get it all the time. It's okay. I optimized my listing a week ago, and since then, my buy box percentage has dropped to 96-97%. Sales are almost the same. In fact, I've seen an increase in sales from the past 2 days. So my concern is that, should I re-optimize my listing or should I wait more? I'm gonna hold on, get rid of that. What do you think is the reason for a buy box decrease? So there are a lot of things to. First of all, should you optimize your listing? Drop an ASIN. Let's pull it up on the screen and talk about it. But a lot of things can be affecting your buy box. Most importantly, did you recently increase your price? Since you're at 96-97%, probably not. Here's the thing. If your sales are almost the same, I would really like to see your listing. I personally don't think that you optimizing your listing has changed your buy box percentage. Just personally, especially since sales are almost the same. In fact, you've increased in sales, which is great. A few things I would look for. Is there a hijacker on one or more of your listings? That could be something that is happening here. Okay, listen here, kid. Just hitting my microphone here. That is actually like what I feel like is the most possible reason. Just because if your sales are still increasing, buy box has dropped, I would check for hijackers, because someone else may have maybe trying to sell on your ASIN. So check that. Go into your little box. I'll do here. Let me. Hey team, it's not letting me change my screen layout here. Maybe. Here we go. We're good. I fixed it. I'm just going to click on a random product here. Check over here. Ships from sold by. If you're FBA, make sure it says ships from Amazon.com and sold by your name. If you are FBM, ships and sold by should both be your name. If you are vendor central, then it should read like this: ships and sold by Amazon.com. That's what I would check first. I would check if you recently increased the price. That could be affecting your buy box. Although if your sales are, I don't know, that one I'd be curious about. That one sounds least likely. Another thing that is possible is, are you selling this anywhere else online? Because Amazon absolutely gets grumpy if you do not sell it for the lowest price on Amazon, either the lowest or the matched price on Amazon. So if you're selling it cheaper on Walmart, on my mind blanked, other e-commerce, Etsy, something like that, right? If you're selling it cheaper anywhere else online, your own website, excuse me, you may lose some of the buy box. And I've seen this kind of. So here's the thing: Amazon does a lot of automated stuff. There's a lot of bots involved, a lot of something like that. So a recent example that I saw that affected us that you kind of wouldn't expect is someone was selling a refurbished unit on their website, and by doing that, when you go into Google and type in the name of their product, it would show the refurbished one for a cheaper price, but because it has the same exact title as the one on Amazon, Amazon's bots read that and thought that they were price gouging. So that's just something to keep in mind there, and that may help you. With that. So I hope that helped. If you want me to look at your listing, drop the ASIN here, and we'll go over it together. Nacho, hey Joseph, hey Nacho. You reviewed my listing a couple weeks ago. I've applied the changes you suggested. Can you please review it again? Yes, of course. B0C54C. Okay, so as you can see, I opened up like 6 tabs here to make sure that I could do this. 54C3. So I already forgot 54. MFZ. Oh, okay. Yes. I do remember you. Oh. Okay. So orange juice vase, 2 vase set, ceramic vase and sliced orange vase. Love this vase set. This is great. I no longer. This is a cute image. I do want to make sure that we'll go through it. Let's go through it before we dive into it. Let's go before I jump ahead of myself, I should say. Set of 2 orange juice vase set. Great. Unique design. Hand drawn in USA for retro and quiche lovers. I don't listen. I know quiche the food, but I don't know what that word means. So I'm uncultured. I apologize. Suits all sorts of plants. Great for pens and brushes. Great vibrant HD color. Different on all sides. New display every day. I do remember specifically you were trying to stress that is not meant for human consumption, which is great, and you're showing it here. However, others. OJ. Good. Us versus them. 2 oranges are better than 1. Love it. 2-piece set. Listen, your images look great. So let's dive into your information here. Cool. Kawaii, good keyword. Room maximalist decor. Maximalist. I don't know if that's a good keyword. I do like that you put groovy, cool. I don't know if groovy is too popular anymore, but cool, kawaii, vintage, retro. All those are great, colorful, great keywords there to put in your title. Twist on an orange vase decor and upgraded the 70s and 80s orange juice container vase instead of a single flower vase, square vase. Maybe QA a little bit here. This reads a little weird. Instead of a single flower vase, square vase, we made a maybe single square flower vase. Having this there. I see what we're doing. I see that we're putting in long tail keywords. Put these in your alt text. Don't put these in your titles or your bullets or your title. We made a 2-piece juice box vase and orange slice vase with unique and all new art. Sure. Okay. Do you also love unique finds, interesting objects, and funky things? Unique. So something that we kind of go over a little bit here a few times. This headline. So this is great. Protective packaging. Great headline. Make it all caps. I don't see this one. This one's too much. This is too long of a headline. Shorten that. I'm also not a good headline. This is an okay headline. Again, make it all caps, but definitely QA these. Don't stuff long tail keywords into your titles, bullets, or description it's going to make it hard to read. I do get wanting to put in your description, especially if you have A+, but also remember that if your A+ ever gets pulled down by Amazon for any reason, then your description is automatically going to fill that space. So don't just keyword stuff in the readable parts. It's just going to make it harder for customers that actually do read to like stay engaged, stay connected to what you're trying to say. Our ceramic vases are not for human consumption. I would hope not. I would. If we want to make that a point, I don't know if our ceramic vases are not for, because I don't think that's necessary. Maybe not meant to be used as a cup, mug, something like that, right? We know it's a vase, and we know that ceramic vases are not consumable. So this sentence doesn't really kind of fit in there. But if we want to, again, if we want to imply this, I don't know, asterisk, not to be used as a mug or something like that. Juicy ceramic vase is great. So okay. Logo at the top. Logo, is this your logo, Juicy? That's what I'm curious about. You need a little bit more crawlable text. I do like that you have this. You definitely need more though. Fresh cut or sun-dried flowers. Okay. I get what you're trying to say there. Non-porous face. Heavy weighted base for fresh or dried. Okay, so it's a weighted base. That's good to know. Add a twist of orange to your home decor. Great. These are all good images. I see that you grabbed the images that we were really pointing out. You need your logo at the top. You want brand recognition, especially if you sell more products or plan to sell more products. Right now, what I'm seeing here is maybe just sell vases. And that's great, but let's this logo, you need this at the top. If this is going to be your logo, especially like I said, if you're going to expand and offer more decor, you want the logo at the top of your A+, so that you're getting that brand recognition. People are coming to Amazon and typing in Lenore Decor or Leonard, however you pronounce it correctly. You want them to look for that, especially as you expand, but definitely now, like start. I mean, even if you only have one product, I mean, start with getting that brand recognition, because in the future, you're probably going to want to expand or grow, add more products, whatever. You want people to look for your name. You want people to know your name. Keep them engaged with your brand at all opportunities. Set up a brand story, that kind of thing. All in all, though, images look great. You did a great job there. I would QA this a little bit, add some, take your long tail keywords and put them into your alt text. Let us look at your alt text. Cute room decor, living room decor. So, okay. So, you have cute room decor, living room decor, room decor, office decor, kitchen decor, house decor. You don't need to have decor in there that many times. When I say long tail keywords, I mean at least 3 words. And even so, you already have decor in there. It has to be like a specific long tail keyword. And I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say here. So house decor, vases for decor, you don't need 4 in there. Vases for centerpieces, don't need that in there. Just centerpieces, just vases. And just have it once. So up here where you were trying to kind of keyword stuff a little bit, or it looked like that's what we were trying to do. Where is that at? Square vase, square, just so you can take that and put that in there. I hope that makes sense. Condense this down, QA this, make it a little bit like easier to read. You could get, if you want to invest into it. I use Grammarly a lot, personally, when I'm just any type of typing, but just something that you could do. I mean, there's a lot of other resources out there. Grammarly is just the one that comes to mind. But by all means, QA this and then take some of the keywords that you really want to stuff in here and put them into your alt text. Or your SEO on the back end. I don't think that Square would. I would be curious on how well your competitors are doing with that. I can kind of see where Square kind of fits into. It sits better on a shelf probably, and it sits flush with the wall, and that's great. But plug some of these into your alt text. You have some room in your alt text for sure, especially with decor being in there like 5 times on this top line. Condense it a little bit. Add some more crawlable text. Just a quick maybe either in between these two or in between these two, add a couple of quick paragraphs. Whatever your product description normally would be, expand on it a bit, or, like I said, QA it, make it readable, and add that in here as well. Maybe a different version of your description, so you're indexing a little bit more broadly, but definitely add some more crawlable text. All in all, though, images look a lot better. The listing, like as a whole, looks a lot more clean. I think with those minor things that I mentioned, you can use it to index a bit better and gain like more relevant visibility. Marissa, hi Marissa. Hi Joe, can you please review ASIN B07V2 VMJ4D? Yes. B0. I already forgot it. 7V2. VMJ4D. So text sign. Oh, I really hope it's not the quality that it's showing here. Okay, quality got a little better as it was loading. Sucker bust, organic baby. So what would I do? What would I do here? Organic baby weaning balm. This is a wild product to me. Proven natural method. Okay. So let me look at the product real quick. Plant-based ingredients. Already I would start, I'm gonna pull up, I have it here. So what Marissa's referencing on the CTR hack is the same thing that I reference every week. Is, like I said, myAmazonGuy.com/hack. We have a pretty good layout here to show you something that you can add to your main image to give you a better click-through rate. So whether it's a package, specific keyword, here it's specific keyword and, kind of like a general idea of the product, give you like a good look inside, keyword, box, that kind of thing. The first thing that jumps out at me just reading this product is that it's plant-based. So I think I would add some sort of plant in here based on what the plant is, just to kind of give that. I mean, I doubt it's like mint or anything like that, but a good concept would be like, if you're thinking of like mint flavored something, you'd put a little mint in there. I would maybe approach that. We definitely need a keyword. Non-toxic scares me. I've mentioned this on my LinkedIn before. Non-words, anti-words, that kind of thing. Antibacterial, non-toxic, all that stuff. Amazon's really, what's the word? They're really skittish around those words. They can definitely get a listing yanked. So I would be nervous about that. I do like that we have it on the second image, not the main image. I wouldn't put that. Now, other keywords though, this product is like such a good curveball. I love it. Another keyword that I would think of, maybe, I mean, portable. Okay, fine. I mean, it's chapstick. Any chapstick is portable here. No harsh chemicals, easy application. So I don't see an ingredients list, but we're pushing natural ingredients. We're pushing that kind of idea here. I see non-toxic on almost everything. That's you. This is giving me palpitations. That scares me. So Sucker Buster, a baby breastfeeding weaning balm stick. So okay, 100% the plants. Package, yes. A box or whatever, even if it doesn't come in a box, a mocked-up box that shows ingredients, lists ingredients, that focuses on a few of these keywords, right? Staying away from non-toxic, plant-based, what plants? Possibly a plant in the background, add a little flourish to it. I would be worried that this could get mistaken for chapstick, but I don't really know what we could add in here that would be like to set it apart. Maybe emphasizing weaning on a box. I think that would be a good addition here. So emphasize the use, emphasize the ingredients, and I would definitely add, I really want to see the plant. I want to know what kind of plants. So let me see if we can find anything in the listing here about what kind of plant, because we're pushing it. American made. If it's made in the USA, that's a great. So Americans love American made stuff. That's another great thing to add. Little flag made in USA, little banner. Obviously we can't. That's why we use the package, right? If we just put a little sticker that said made in the USA, Amazon's going to say, hey, you can't have a logo up there. You can't have a watermark, something like that. However, if we put the packaging, then we can emphasize made in the USA with a little sticker or a little badge, kind of like a little floating. So going back over here, similar to this, you know. So I would emphasize that. I would emphasize, I do see it here, made in USA now. Maybe this will be a little helpful. I stopped reading this once I got to once I saw the word portable and it pulled me off. I mean, of course it's portable, I think, and that made I don't know, it just made my brain stop reading the rest of that. Especially since I'm seeing non-toxic and no harsh chemicals. We need to emphasize the ingredients, emphasize made in USA, package, plant. That's what I would do. I don't see anything here about what kind of plants. That is important. Hypoallergenic means a lot, but it doesn't mean, I mean, people can be allergic to anything. So, so I'm seeing coconut oil, neem oil, maybe a coconut, something to make it grab attention. You always want to set yourself apart from the competition and make your customer click on it. That's the whole idea of using these hacks, right? Is if every journal looks like this, but you see this one, you're going to click on this one. It's offering more, it's grabbing your attention more, right? If every room fragrance main image looks like this, you may, I mean, I can't tell personally if I'm far enough away from this that this is lavender, but this right here pulls attention to it, right? So obviously it's going to be in the title, but most people are visual rather than reading. I don't really know where my brain was going with that explanation. Same thing here. If every sunscreen looks like this, but then you see this one and you're curious about, I mean, the stuff that people put on their skin, they really care about, right? So a good texture sample like this really helps sell products like that. This is an interesting product. I would really like to see something that pulls toward that really pulls toward the ingredient and the usage. So the box is going to give you the usage. I wouldn't want to put a baby or something in the main image here, I think, but I would definitely put a box with a picture of a baby on it, and then weaning or breastfeeding, weaning, maybe just weaning balm stick, something like that, and then whatever the plant is. That would be my first like go to here for this image or for this product. Ooh. Thanks, Joseph. Extremely sorry for getting. Hey, all good. No worries here. I appreciate it. You're welcome, and I hope that helped. Like I said, if you want to share the ASIN, we'll go over it. Great respect from Pakistan. Keep it up. Thank you, Raina. Raina. I'm confident there. Jordan Lee. Hey, a familiar name. Please, can you review? Yes, a UK marketplace. Now, I actually have an Amazon.co.uk already pulled up, so I can do this because I know we've run into this before. So let me get this ASIN. B08MVF. GLPX. GLPX. My first off the bat, let me jump back over. Eventually, I will click on the right screen when I do this so that it's not mini screen. It'll be big screen every time. Probably not. I'll forget. My first thought is that it was kind of noisy, but here's what I appreciate already. For one, please let me click on it. Thank you. You know what, Amazon, quality of life update for me. Please let me click on this to pull up this little thing, so I don't have to actually click on the image. All right, I'm off my soapbox. So first thing that I like, You're already using the image tag, right? You've got gardening gifts, great keyword. Heirloom seeds, great. Just off the bat, I think this is really good. It does feel, I don't know. I'm being nitpicky here, and you know, I get more nitpicky the more like good I think something is. I don't know. The layout feels off, and maybe that's just me. You know, herbs, veggies, flowers. I see that here. I'm just curious if you actually need the box in this one. Now, I know I say include the package, but I'm just curious here. I'd probably A/B test a couple of different ones. You know, over time, obviously. So, little cheat for A/B tests. Whenever you do an A/B test, only change one element at a time. Don't. If you're gonna change, if you want to test an image, only change one thing in the image at a time. In A/B tests, don't. If you want to add this, take away this, and add this, one step at a time. But all in all, great main image. Great use of the CTR hack. I do like this. Garden. Okay, garden packed. So sorry, I was just trying to read this. What's included? Complete garden, all from one box. So okay, so it comes with the gloves. Good to know. That's the claws, though. I guess okay. I guess you. So I didn't know these are claws, but I do like how you have it here. I'm being nitpicky. I'm curious if you could show it similar how you show it here. But this is a great second image. So again, just being nitpicky. Deluxe wooden box, easy to follow instruction ebook. Again, nitpicky. It doesn't come with an ebook, right? Because an ebook is digital. So what's included? I don't know. Again, I'm splitting hairs here, but I don't know that I would have this here. I think I'd pull it off. Great banana for scale image here. This looks great. Love that. 75 different vegetables. This is also great. Now, the best part about this is it's zoomable, because imagine if it wasn't. This is a good image. QA it though. Something happened with watermelon here. We did it backwards, right? We had caps lock on when we typed watermelon. But all in all, great. 15 different herb seeds. So now I'm getting information overload. 10 different flower seeds. Okay, so all of these come in it. Okay. Information overload has been sorted here. Perfect gardening gift. Another great image. Okay. Your image tag looks great. Grow Your Own Seed Box by Garden Pack. I'm curious personally how Buy Garden Pack is doing for you versus Garden Pack Grow Your Own Seed Box dash 100 varieties. You can A/B test the title, and I would 100% do that and see if that builds. Do you have more in your store apart from this? Yes. So what do these look like? You don't even have your brand name in this one. Make sure you update your titles to have your brand name. So diving down a rabbit hole here. 50 varieties, 100 varieties. Okay. This is a really good main image too. I'd like your main image here. Oh, you need more images though. Definitely fill out your whole space on images. Okay, back to what we were looking at. Amazon choice for garden, great. I would garden pack at the front. Just make sure your title. I would try it, test it, A/B test it here, and see if you get the A/B test on Amazon. Here's the information that I personally would want to see. Do you get more engagement across your other products by putting garden pack at the front versus having it at the end? Just because you want, again, I talk about all the time, brand recognition. You want that. 100 varieties of flower or vegetable seeds, gardening goods for men and women. Not necessary, but fine. Capitalize. Get rid of the perfect gardening. I wouldn't even say perfect. I would just say gardening gift set. Capitalize it. Easy to grow. Or trying to think of a way to say that. My brain wasn't going in the right place here. Easy to grow your own. Easy to grow probably wouldn't be good because you're going to get, seeds are seeds, right? You're going to get that time where something doesn't happen, or maybe they don't read it and they just want to say, oh, it's really easy. I'm just going to do what I know about seeds, which is plop it in soil, throw some water down, see what happens. Which I know is why you have the ebook there, but we always want to try to mitigate any chance of your wording leading to a some sort of customer dissatisfaction, right? So easy to grow on your own. I would say, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Easy, maybe just easy. Maybe easy to do by. I don't know. Gardening gift set, all capitalize. Big value. Okay, sure. Capitalize it. Hydromation seed box, great. Capitalize it. Complete growing kit, capitalize it. Brand story, great. You need more panels. You need a lot more panels. You have 3. You can have like 20 or 20 something. Anyway, you don't need to have all 20, but you definitely need more than 3. I would aim for 10 to 12 to 13, somewhere in that range. Especially since you have other products, right? We just saw that you have other products, so get those little 4x4 grids that lets you list 4 products, because keeps people engaged. They look at this, maybe they like it, don't want to buy it yet, but oh hey, there's another product. Freeze it. Sorry, that video, I guess I got mesmerized here. 20 pack, 12 pack. Like if they see something like this and it interests them, they'll click on it and they'll stay engaged with your brand. Don't give them another reason to go up to that search bar and possibly buy somebody else's product. Add your little 2x2, the little 4 product grid here. Have your products, however many total products you have, make that many of those little grids, and then another positive thing about that is each one of those has like their own alt text. So you can have like 400 characters of alt text just in that. So that being said, how much alt text do we have here? You need more alt text. Gardening gifts, vegetable seeds. Gardening gifts, seed, flower seeds. More alt text. It's like that commercial, more Ovaltine, please. More alt text, please. Please, please, please. More alt text, please. Garden pack, great. Your logo's up here. This is premium A+. Okay. So now I have a, oh, wait. Okay, so 110 here. Am I misinterpreting this? I'm seeing 75 vegetables, 25 herbs, and 10 flower. That's 110, right? But we have 100 and this says 100 varieties. Just curious. 15 herb. What did this say down here? 25 herb. Misprint, QA your stuff. Go through here. All our seeds on GMO, great. All the stuff is great. QA though, right? Again, don't give a customer a reason to have dissatisfaction. If there's only 15 herb seeds, maybe they don't read through these images. Maybe they just, oh cool, look at all these different things, and then they scroll down, and they see 25 herb varieties. I'm only seeing 15 here. See what I'm saying? So QA a little bit. All in all, great here. Am I curious though on what we can add here? But definitely QA. Definitely, there's like no crawlable text, right? Like, because these are just images. I don't really know if, this is just an image. So you need more crawlable text. You need to index more. I'm curious what your description looks like on the back end, but keep all that in mind. All that information I gave. The premium, it looks great. Premium A+ looks great. QA this, right? 25 verb varieties. It's not 25. You even have it here in big letters. This can get you some returns. So just keep that in mind. And then go through here and change this a little bit. And I would, again, personally curious on if it performs better with garden pack at the front. All in all, though, great images. And like I said, we have to get nitpicky when we start seeing good things, right? So, and add more tiles, add more alt text, add more products to your brand story. This can go to all your listings. So just keep all that in mind. Okay, let's go through here. Okay. Kim K, hi. Can you review B0C8LD23HK US market? Also interested in your opinion about what to do with the main image. Sure. B0C8L. D23HK. My first thought is this is a very loud main image. There's a lot happening here. So open house supplies, real estate sign input, guest registry, notepad for collecting realtor leads, and home sale feedback. Okay. Kit includes forms, door hanger, tent card display, stately blue, 2-pack. Okay. What would I do with main image here? So what looks like, hold on. Does this all come in like one package? Is it like a package that's like shrink wrapped together? Like, I'm curious how it comes. I can see here. So we have the 2 different door hangers, right? Is it 2 different door hangers or is this the front and back? Here's why I think it's 2 different. The cut's on the same side, right? Maybe I'm overanalyzing that. However, to me, this looks like 2 different door hangers. Again, don't give your customers a reason to return something. I would assume this is front and back. Great. And then this, I don't know. Does it come with 2 pads of that? If it doesn't come with 2, I wouldn't show 2 here. See, do you see where I'm going with this? Does it come with 2 different ones plus 2 different ones plus 2 pads? That can get misleading. Simplify your main image and then real estate's hard, right? Like, well, not the market for real estate products on Amazon. I can see that being very difficult. Dealt with this a little bit. Dealt with like some form, like selling different forms and stuff. I would definitely try to focus on some main keywords here. So maybe stately blue, maybe because it's 3 different products. I would say like if it was a door hanger, maybe I'd show like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else I would add here. Mostly keywords, especially since that, and I would probably clean it up a little bit because again, this could be misleading. Does it come with 2 packs? Does it come with 2 different door hangers? Does it come with 2 of those? That's my first thought, just looking at your main image. Okay, let's go into these other images. All right, maybe this answers my question. So see here, we're showing front and back, right? And here you have this, you have the package, right, that shows all of them. So because it comes in like a, a plastic bag or shrink wrap, whatever this is, don't have a lot of room there to kind of show out, like showing the actual packaging isn't going to let you showcase a lot of the keywords. However, you can still isolate a lot of this stuff. This looks like front and back. This feedback form. So this does actually look like maybe it comes with 2. And then this is front and back. I see this, right? Yeah, I see that this is now front and back, which kind of makes this a little misleading. Just because, I'm overanalyzing it, but you never know. Customers are visual, right? And I'm being very visual now. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps. Great. I see that. I love I love these two images. I think they're great images. Each side with a useful message. So this shows the two. So I don't know that I would show both of these in a main image, right? Each door hanger has two different purposes. So this does have two, right? No, each door hanger has two different purposes. I get what we're saying. It has two sides. Okay. Now that I'm verbally like expressing my thoughts out loud, do you kind of see where the confusion could come from for a customer? That's my goal here. Just by kind of blabbing all this out loud. Okay. Great. See this right here? Great image. And something similar to this, right? This concept is what I would use for your main image. And then focus on some keywords. That why? I don't think that's necessary. I'm curious, are they adhesive? I feel like they probably have like a little glue strip or something on them, and that's what makes them kind of stay up and stay folded. That's just a general question. Your bullet headlines are a little long. Open House Essentials, great. All caps it. Then colon. You don't need a dash here. Designed by realtors for realtors. Okay, that's fine. Caps it. Colon. Get rid of the dash. Collect valuable feedback for seller clients. You don't need this part. Collect valuable feedback. Colon. Explain how. Make efficient use of your time. Okay, fine. Open houses can impress potential sellers. Get rid of this. Impress potential sellers. Electronic forms and open houses. This is misleading. Nothing about your products in electronic form. So how do you have handling your digital tools? Wire when they're showing cap feedback and stuff. Yeah. So take something out of this and make a better headline. Also, what I would do, 2 to 3 sentences max. Don't make your bullets too long. Yes, include your relevant information, and you're not doing this in like, I don't feel like any of this looks too irrelevant or like just, I don't know, verbal written text diarrhea, anything like copy diarrhea. I don't think that you're just throwing a bunch of keyword stuff and everything in there. I think this is all relevant, but make it readable to the sense of a customer can go through there and get the main point rather than reading through 5 or 6 sentences of blocky text. Blocky text, you're going to bore your customers. They're going to stop reading. And then it doesn't matter anyway. Then it's just there for the bots, right? Great. This, yes, this is what we were talking about. This is the product we talked about on here before, right? Because I feel like you've been on here before and we talked about something similar because we were asking if that was a real person. So that great. Have these. Life charge. This is your brand. This needs to be your first tile. And then you can go into kind of how you have it set up. But this is great. Overwhelmed, take charge, relax, so great. Alt text, you have alt text. Wrong button. Wrong button. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry, guys. Yes. I do see some repeats, but pretty good. Okay. Premium, great. Crawlable text, great. Do you see I'm being visual? This is kind of what a lot of customers do. Great. Keep them engaged with your product. If you have multiple products and you can make a product grid, always make a product grid. That's great. I personally would combine all of these little 4 sections of crawlable text into one section of like, 1 or 2 paragraphs. You have the crawlable text. That's great. And it's good to have condensed a little bit. But all in all, like, it doesn't look bad. I'm not saying that. I don't think that this looks bad. And I do appreciate that there's like some consistency here on layout. like almost completely consistent, but I'd be might be a good A/B test for your to try, because it doesn't. Again, this is one of those where I'm being nitpicky just to find something to be nitpicky about. This is kind of. It's not that hard to read, but our forms are short. I don't know if the underlines. Maybe I think it's the underlines that are throwing me off here. Maybe these should be, I don't know, capitalized or something. But I don't think that's too big of an issue. Another thing is you don't have your logo at the top of your A+. Very important. Brand recognition. Another reason why you should have this at the front of your brand story. Brand recognition. Yes, you have it here, but that's... Do you see how quickly I didn't even look at this until now that I'm going back and looking at it again. So customers are going to do the same thing, and they're not going to go back over it multiple times and overanalyze it like I do. So if I missed it on my first try, a lot of them are going to miss it on their first try. Thanks for the review. Greatly appreciate your time and assistance. Of course, Nacho. Thanks for giving us the ASIN and letting us look over it. Maybe a texture swatch of the balm. See, I was thinking that, but I'm curious on how you would do that. Like, I don't think a texture swatch is a bad idea, but it's for babies. I don't know if there's a lot of texture options here that is going to change how a baby reacts to it. Baby's either going to hate it or not anyway. But curious if I would try it. I mean, I wouldn't say no. But yeah, it's a baby weaning balm applied to the nipple to deter babies from breastfeeding. Yeah, it was a wild curveball of a product, but I like it. Can you review ASIN B0CHH? Yes. Hopefully, US marketplace. If not, we'll find out. B0CHH. S3X 6C. Yes. Okay. Shark Life sunglasses, matte black. Frame, smoke lens, made from recycled plastic. CTR hack, we're talking about it, right? Over and over and over again. What's important here? Something you just put in your title. Recycled plastic. Made from recycled plastic. You're going to get a lot of... Your demographic is going to love seeing that in your main image. So add a tag. Add a dangly tag or something. Let's go back over here. Like this. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Thought we had a better example here. Something, something dangly that's made from recycled plastic, or like a sticker, a tag, one of those little loop stickers, that you see on glasses like at the store, something like that. See, I see where we tried it there. I would, again, I see the package. It doesn't give me an idea of the ingredient. Sorry, now that I'm seeing that again. See this tag? Something like that. Something like a tag, something that says made from recycled plastic, or, draws attention to that, because that's going to be very important. Set yourself apart from your customers. So set yourself apart from your competition. So if I look up sunglasses, matte black, frame, smoke lens, that's what I'm going to look at. Non-office products, though. Let's just do all departments and see what happens. Great. It is kind of a long tail keyword, but you see how everyone's kind of doing the same thing? So you have that approach correct. Now set yourself apart. And what's going to do that? I would think that tag with recycled plastic, or I would stray away from like a sticker like this on the glass. Personally, I would, just because I have a personal irritation with those. Sometimes they don't come off all the way, or don't come off without leaving a residue. So you don't want... And if someone's going to have that same mindset that I just had, they may deter them from your product. But a little dangly tag, like a string or something. I think, see what they did? They put their little product here. That's a good one. So if it, or what's the word? Like eyeglass case, little bag. That's, you know, yeah, set yourself apart. You have the right angle, you have the right, you know, the right approach, kind of like, so the way that you want to kind of, if you're doing research on like making a main image or working on something like that, what is the competition doing? Because obviously they're all doing that for a reason, right? It works. They're seeing it work for others, so they're going to try to make it work for themselves. Great. Now that you have that basic concept down, now set yourself apart from them. And that's what the main image hack is going to do. Okay, let's go back. Before wearing, after wearing. This needs to be its own image. And probably take this out, you know, before, I don't know. I wouldn't say before wearing, after wearing. Not that anyone's gonna misinterpret it this way, but it almost makes me think like, oh, if I just wear these glasses, my vision's gonna get better. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I take it off, maybe this will persist. You know, again, not a lot of people are gonna read into it that way, but I would just put like, a little text box says like, you know, while wearing whatever shark life glasses, but make this graph, this top half here. All right, sorry, I need to click on this, please. Okay, or not, it won't let me. Another thing is none of your images are zoomable. Is that a category thing? Just trying to make sure I don't click on your products. I don't want to charge you. Like, is that a category thing? Okay. This is clever. I get it. Shark life. I don't see a shark, but more lifestyle. You need more lifestyle. Like, this is okay. See, okay, you see this right here? Polar. This is what you want for your main image. Something like this. This is what I'm trying to say. Sure. If this is what you want to push that, but also made from recycled plastic is a good one. Okay. Is this a glasses thing? Did I just learn that glasses are not zoomable? Don't have zoomable images? Or is it just everyone I'm clicking on is not zoomable? I learned something new today. Okay. That or nobody has zoomable images, so one or the other. But this should be its own image. But it won't let me click on them either, so I'm thinking this is a category thing. This is great. You see these lifestyle, fishing, running, golfing, cycling, driving, whatever. And your logo, this should be, so this is two images. This is one image, this is another image, and then another image, and then recycled material. That's a good keyword to focus on. UV protective coating. Anti-scratch and impact resistant. Like, you need to, same thing as like I'm telling everybody else, have a headliner or like a headline for your bullet that's all caps, colon, space, then goes into your 2 to 3 sentences. Shark life sunglasses made from high quality metal hinges and one piece soft nose pad. No one's gonna read this or care enough about that. Just heads up. No brand story. Is this your only product? You need a brand story, especially if it isn't. You also don't have a store, so very important. If you don't have brand registry, get brand registry, set up a store, set up a brand story. Even if you have one product, a brand story gives you all that extra alt text. And then as you create more products, you can add to it. So just keep that in mind. Logos at the top, great. I'd like to see it more. I think you can, there should be a module for making a logo. Again, put that brand recognition, build your brand. You want people to know. Like this right here, if I wasn't looking for it because I've been calling it out so many times today, I would have scrolled right past this. Polarized sunglasses, variety of frame styles, materials, great. No crawlable text, add crawlable text. No product grid. Again, is it your only product? If it is, I can understand no product grid, but if it isn't, add a product grid. Shark Life sunglasses, lightweight. You don't need your branded keyword in your alt text. Should be in your title, and titles are going to index first, so not necessary. Man and women, lightweight, comfortable, comes with case. So you could do better on your alt text here. Again, Shark Life sunglasses logo polarized. So this is just like essentially the basic alt text. Go into the back and add some keywords in here. 100 characters on each image. Different keywords you want to target. Do some helium 10 research. Do some competitor research. And add some good keywords in here, that especially long tail keywords, and get that organic ranking. We'll do one more quick one, and then we'll and then we need to wrap up. Can you guys do it? So I'm going to jump through a couple of these quick questions and then we'll do that. Can you guys do a main image CTR hack for European markets? So I'd be curious on how generally different the market is, but this is still going to help you. The difference is like, obviously you don't want to put made in the USA, but like, for example, UK, right? We see a lot of people who want to express their products made in UK, do that. Same general idea, right? Because the customers are visual, textures, keywords, that kind of thing. That's what I would do. Sorry, I was saying that without sharing my screen, but you know, this again, don't want to say made in the USA, but again, all the stuff that we kind of cover just in here is going to be, it's not going to be 100% universal, right? But it's going to, like I said, I'd be curious on like how much the market differs there, but something to keep in mind. Oh, you meant the service. Okay. Yeah, go to myamazonguy.com, services, main image. What up here? Sorry, guys, I may have lied. We may not do another quick one. We're gonna do some questions and outro here. Services, and then main image CTR hack, right? Order a main image upgrade. Go through there. We'll be happy to help you out. We'll do our research and we'll find out. Like we'll do basically everything that I kind of go over here and talk about that. First selected product looks to be applied to your lips. Correct. I knew that's a tough product, be TOS compliant yet convey that message. Yeah. So I agree there, Blaine. That's why I was trying to figure out like what I would focus on. That's why I would use the main image with the package with a baby and weaning balm or something on it. But yeah. Thanks so much. Very helpful. You're welcome. I'm glad it was helpful. I have a pending utility patent application. I see a product will be infringing on this patent once the application is approved. How do I get it knocked off? Great question for Friday Live, but brand registry. Go into brand registry, report a violation, and you should see your options there. I have about 10 products. Great. Add more. Make a brand story. Put those little 4 product tiles on there. Use that alt text. Create a product. Create especially similar products, and create a brand store. All of those are going to like help people stay engaged with your brand. Like I said, if you have multiple products, you don't want you want people to stay engaged with the brand as long as possible, especially when you have multiple products, because if they click on one, especially as you gain brand recognition and people are clicking on your brand name, you want them to stay engaged. You don't want to give anybody a reason to go back up to that search bar, type something in, and wind up clicking on a competitor in the long run. I hope that makes sense, which is why I express all that stuff. So I've got to wrap up here. We're going to have a hard stop. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everyone, for the ASINs, the questions, all of that. Thank you for engaging with me. Here at My Amazon Guy, like I've said before and multiple times, and I'll say this every time, is we're not just a marketing agency. We're also an education company first. So you can go to our website, myamazonguy.com, and get our SOPs, look at the courses. We have Mag School. We have, if you want to work for us, careers, coaching. You can book a coaching call with myself, Marissa, who was in the chat earlier, or any of our other directors, or Steven or John. here at my Amazon Guy. You can also go to MyAgency.guy if you are. So MyGuy.Agency. Can I get this backwards again? Someone put it up on the screen. MyGuy.Agency. Okay. I'm going to get it backwards so many times, and I apologize for that. But if you're working on your own agency, go to MyGuy.Agency. I'll get there eventually, team, and we will talk about. We can help you build your own agency if you have some questions there. Reach out, get a consultation, and go from there. But other than that, thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.